Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. This one is going to be short and sweet. We're only going to be talking about one thing, the 1031 exchange, as it applies to cryptocurrency taxation and whether or not it is legal. About 4 days ago, we uploaded a video talking about cryptocurrency taxation, and it drew quite a few views and some discussion in the comment section about whether or not a few of the things that we talked about were legal or ethical. So we did our due diligence. We interviewed a CPA by the name of Patrick Camuso, who specializes specifically in blockchain and also in real estate. And that is the perfect combination for this topic because cryptocurrency, for the sake of taxation, is considered property. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all different currencies, all considered property. So he has it covered from both angles, and he was able to supply us with a wealth of knowledge on the topic. So let's go ahead and dig into it. So when it comes to filing taxes, you have two options, right? Option number one, you can file your taxes, just be very straightforward, claim everything. You need to track your cost basis by hand in order to do so, and then go ahead and file it, pay your taxes at the end of the year. Then you're 100% covered, no matter what. No matter what decisions come in the future from the IRS or whatever guidance may come forth, you're covered, and that is the best way to go about it. Option number two is filing for a 1031 exchange. Basically what this is you are filing the exchange of capital with the IRS, but you are not paying taxes on it. You are deferring your capital gains tax to a later time. This is only able to be done in dealing with like type exchanges. So you have to be dealing in like type property. Anyways, if you do this, yes, you will be deferring your capital gains tax to a later date. However, if the IRS releases guidance at a future date that defines cryptocurrencies as not like type property, then you will have to back pay taxes retrospectively on everything that you filed a 1031 on. And that's going to be a huge headache if you choose that route. Number one, it'll almost be like you didn't file anything at all. You will be responsible for interest and fees as if you didn't file at all. So that would be a very, very big headache. So while it's not illegal to do so, I would recommend just paying your taxes up front, and that would be the best way. Now, another thing that we talked about was losses. I think I mentioned in the previous video that you could not claim your losses easily when it comes to dealing in cryptocurrency, and that you, instead of just being able to straightforward file your losses, you have to be able to prove that your currency was lost or stolen, and it's very, very difficult to prove that. Now, he said otherwise, you can actually claim your losses, and this alleviates some of the qualms that I had about the IRS's view on cryptocurrency. I hated the fact that you had to report capital gains even if you're just trading among cryptocurrencies, because I did not think you were able to file for your losses, meaning that you'd be paying taxes on gains before you realize them, and you could end up losing more money than you even invested in the first place. That's not the case. You can claim losses. So now I'm not nearly as torn up about this. I'm very, very happy that we were able to sit down and talk with Patrick Camuso. I wish we would have been able to record the whole exchange. We just did a quick phone interview, and then I took notes. So I've been reading from my notes as we go here. Another thing that is very, very, very important to note is that wash sales do not apply to cryptocurrency. So it is possible if you buy Bitcoin at 5,000 at the very top, and then you rode it all the way down to the bottom at 3,000, you could have sold it then, and then bought back at 3,000, and maybe you're still in Bitcoin. You can ride it all the way back up to 5,000, and guess what? That is not considered a wash sale. You basically, your $2,000 loss will equal your $2,000 gain, and then you wouldn't have to worry about that profit. So wash sales do not apply for cryptocurrency. I think that is very, very interesting. I didn't realize that before we spoke. So pretty cool deal. And then the last thing we talked about was how to calculate your capital gains as far as using first in, first out, or last in, first out. And we kind of had a long discussion on this, but I'm just going to keep it very simple, very straightforward. At this point, since the IRS has not released guidance on it, you can choose which method you use to calculate your cost basis. However, you have to remain consistent. If for your 2017 taxes you use last in, first out, then you're going to have to do that moving forward. All right. You can't just like pick and choose which option happens to be best for you and which helps you pay less taxes. You have to be consistent. And he also recommended that first in, first out is actually the better method for realizing lower gains and paying less taxes. Um, so at this point, you should just use first in, first out method. That is also the method that is most widely used. I know when dealing in stocks, we are required to use the first in, first out method, and it's actually a better method to begin with. So I hope this clears the air and clears up some of the questions that we had coming in from the last video. I do apologize that this error was made, but here we go. We're coming clean. We got the information and we're bringing it to you. So now you can file your taxes with 100% confidence that you are doing it correctly and have that peace of mind. So thanks again to Patrick Camuso for talking to us. His information can be found in the description of this video. He has his own website. It is CamusoCPA.com. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's going to be releasing his own series on cryptocurrency taxes. And I would recommend tuning into that because it's going to be in depth, very detailed, and very good. Also, for anyone who is able to tune into ESPN Charlotte, apparently he is on that radio station at 0700, 7 o'clock in the morning daily. So you can get his daily take on cryptocurrency and taxes on that channel. Pretty awesome. Anyways, guys, thanks again for listening. I hope you're all having a good day. I apologize. Wishing you all good health and good fortune. Peace.